Uh-oh, Sonic Team, you know what that means? It's time for another Sonic game, boys! But this one is an actual good Sonic game, actually. That is sort of a mixed bag nowadays, but, you know. Opinions. Hello there, everybody! This is CwapTheNintendin here, and I'd like to thank you in advance for joining me on this little bit of a Sonic journey, once again. And this one is Sonic Adventure. This opening's amazing. I'll shut up now. I freaking love that opening so much you don't even know. Y'all don't even understand, man. So, I welcome you to Sonic Adventure, or rather, Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. This was originally released for the Dreamcast back in September 9th, 1999. However, I'm playing the Steam version. Yes, the re-release version. And, you know, this works great. I was going to plan on doing the GameCube version, but apparently since my GameCube doesn't agree with me, I decided to do the Steam version instead. Got this in the Steam sale, and it worked out really great for me. So, this is the first real, you know, Sonic game that we've had, or rather the first real 3D Sonic game that we had. Everything has been up to the ante back in the old 1990s, at least the tail end of the 90s. And Sonic has entered a brand new realm of the third dimension. Although, indeed, nowadays, this has become sort of a mixed bag along the fans, of course, as I will concede, this game has not really aged well, in my opinion, and, you know, glitches are still everywhere, but I still really like this game. I mean, the control's real nice. I really like playing as most of the characters, and, you know, I still have really fond memories with this game, mostly with the GameCube version, because I didn't grow up on the Dreamcast because I was a Nintendo nerd. So as you can plainly see, we have, you know, 6 characters to choose from, but of course, the only one we can do right now is Sonic the Hedgehog, so why don't we just get on to it? Let's do this.
Let's get him! Oh yeah! This is happening! Huh? What's up?
You are completely surrounded! Surrender yourself! Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
What are you doing? You said the weapons are useless. But sir, I just wanted to try further. Alright. First boss fight already. So this is the game that introduced Sonic fans to the homing attack, as it were. You jump, and you press the jump button at the same time, or rather, you jump and then press A again to, well, you know, create a little bit of an attack thing that Sonic can home onto enemies with. But this boss fight is relatively easy enough as it is, so I'm just gonna leave it at that for now, and explain the basics of the game as we go along here. And of course, score means nothing. Just gonna say that right now.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
Well, that's dumb. Chaos is gonna be freaking covered in shit.
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Huh? What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Blah.
Tails! Ah, what am I gonna do with you?
And suddenly people. Right then, so, these are the hub worlds of this game. Yes, there are actual hub worlds in this game, but don't worry, they aren't as small as this. This is just one part of Station Square that, you know, we can explore, but of course, we can explore the rest of Station Square as we go along in the game here. So, down here, in this pool, actually, before we do that, people, we can actually talk to them. And, you know, their models look really, really weird. And really, really dated. Because this was released in the Dreamcast, they obviously had to have those polygonal models and stuff. But hey, at least they're better than the overworld models of Final Fantasy VII, am I right? Also, we can drown. In this pool. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that is actually creepy. I'm not gonna lie, that is actually freaking creepy. Just the way that Sonic drowns, like, I apologize to anyone who has a fear of drowning. Alright, so, enough messing around. We gotta save our buddy Tails. We gotta save our dude, our pal, our bro. At Emerald Coast. Indeed. And, of course, this being the Steam version, we have really fast loading times! So, as you clearly know, from me being a Sonic fan, of course, the basics of Sonic, even as, you know, Sonic was introduced into the 3D world with this game, they're still basically the same stick. You run, of course. You jump, of course. C, you use rings to protect yourself. 4, you get hurt, you lose rings, and you die when you have no rings and you get hit. So, yeah, those are the basics of Sonic. That's always how it's been, and that's how it always will be. Even if the new games, like, suck terribly, the basics are still relatively the same, even though I haven't played Sonic Boom yet. And I still need to. So, of course, with this being the first 3D Sonic game, obviously the music had to be up the ante here, as now we have actual rockin' tunes here. I'm just gonna say this right now. The soundtrack to Sonic Adventure is absolutely amazing. Like, Honestly, one of my favorite Sonic soundtracks ever. I love nearly every track that this game has to offer, like nearly every single one of them. And, of course, as you can plainly see, wow, whoa. As you can plainly see here, like, the camera sometimes doesn't even work. Yes, the whole camera angle is weird when it comes to that, though. I will admit, the camera is not really the best in the world. I will concede that also, with this not being an aged very well game. As it was released, like, nearly 20 years ago, actually, at this point. This game's like 17 years old at this point. But still, I find this like a really, really fun game. Like, as you can plainly see, like, I love spin dashing with Sonic here. Still has the best use of the spin dash in any 3D Sonic game, period. Like, you can just continuously, like, spin dash all over the place and just gain loads and loads of speed. That's what I really like about Sonic in this game, is that you can use the spin dash to really, really awesome effect. Like, right here. Right here. I've actually done this before, so let's see. Yeah. You can use the spin dash, and after using it, you can get, like, great amounts of height and great amounts of length like that. just to basically shortcut your way throughout the stages. It's so good. Like, you can really tell that I just really, really like the control of this game. And, you know, the design of this game really does complement this game so well, especially with Sonic. And, of course, you know, Sonic, known him to be, like, really, really fast and really, really cool. But with that being said, and me not talking about the stage itself, Emerald Coast, really, really, really great stage to start off your adventure. And pretty easy to play. And also very, very fun.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharged! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
You can also really tell that the cutscenes haven't even aged well either. Like, they literally use the in-game models for cutscenes, and all the characters' mouths just go whoa, 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 whoa. Well, except for Eggman, because he talks through his teeth. Clearly, this is the greatest Sonic game ever made. But yeah, to those of you who are actually familiar with, you know, the current crew of, you know, the Sonic games, like Roger Craig Smith as Sonic, Cindy Robinson as Amy, Travis Willingham as Knuckles. Yeah, this was in 1993 when they had their first, you know, round of Sonic VAs. Whereas, you know, you have Ryan Drummond here as Sonic, I believe Corey Bringas as Tails, and the late great Dean Bristow as Dr. Eggman. He really did a great job as Eggman, God rest his soul. But yeah, I believe that will about do it. Yeah, I gotta leave this on a cliffhanger because obviously this is a great place to go on a cliffhanger with. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to mention one little thing that I was going over as I was going through, you know, voice actors and stuff. This little ball of light right here, this Navi clone right here, you can use her to, you know, she'll tell you where to go, basically. That's all I'm gonna say. She'll tell you where to go. If, you know, you've ever lost. Pretty great way to not get yourself lost, as I keep saying. onwards and onwards. But with that, we are done here. We have started this grand old adventure we call Sonic Adventure. So, next time on Sonic Adventure, we're gonna go to the Mystic Ruins to go see Tails' workshop. So, I will indeed see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Look at Sonic doing his little jazz hands routine. Jazz hands.